The Federation of Free Planetary Worlds. Movie 2. Vortex, Orbs, and Crossover Video. The eternal universes extend their privilege past the outer limits. Question: are all orbs truly orbs? Or are they the impact of interlapping universes or universe? Presented by Uthrania Seila Sentana-Ries Cortez, and Jamie Sentana-Ries Cortez. Good day toward all those beings whom, as elated as you may be with the mysteries of this earth, sky, and phenomenon of your present life journey, and what ye once term as the afterlife, may also find this our other work most interesting and offer up to ourselves your suggestions. My Jamie took these picture photos just outside of our home in the Philippines, so watch carefully as we show to you your new liberation which comes once you understand, gracious beings, that you are not the center of your universe any more than there is just eternity or what you believe as being only one eternity. Within each universe, spectacular occurrences of new planetary bodies live within an electrical field, as the eel in your seas will attest. There are many of what ye ones would call anomalies in what you erroneously call space, yet many of these anomalies are the very likeness of that which appears upon your earthen planet, which we have star-mapped as Angorias, for each earth we plot has a name, as do each one of you dear ones. So as you have rocks, and grasses, various hues of colors in your morning sets and evening sets, the more glamorous are the pixels within your very daylight which never turns to dark. Just the eyes of your evolutionary status at this point are a reminder of how much further you ones still have to go. As the firmament is a protective cover for each planet, so have your waters seceded greatly around your own planet. So are ye ones the center of the universe? Even the galaxy? Not in our estimation, for the warlike tendencies are certainly not enlightened toward even yourselves. In other words, ye ones have taken the position that the universes are yours to conquer and rule, and decidedly can we not allow that to happen. However, we shall test your impudence with a likeness of that which you would like to experience, and we thought we would bring the universes to you. Interlapping. And not overlapping. For there is a vast difference. Along with the waters of the firmament come creatures, sentient creatures who posture above ye all to exact. What exactly have the human population of Angorias done with their offspring? For not only do your generations of planets past come for you, the peoples, but also do each sentient type come for theirs. We told you that the rule of the day, night, and evening toward that of your own evolutionary progression is the treatment of the animal, fish, all sea life, all flying and walked-winged sentient beings, crawling and running and walking, and every other type of sentient being which is noble and not enlisted toward those who posture above with ugliness and horror in their tract. You may so rightfully ask, what indeed are the orbs? Orbs are small disks which gather information. Some of these orbs come from other universes or what we call interlapping universes, sort of like a Parcheesi board, if you understand our meaning. Let us now examine exactly what we do mean. Now, let us look at the variances, and by this we simply mean that many of the orbs are planetary and emanating from the planets held within interlapping universes or universe. Upon careful observation, one is able to ascertain that the smaller, more transparent orbs are simply disks from diverse planetary bodies for information gathering work. Upon further examination, one can notice that the interplanetary development, meaning planets of Universe 1, have shadows upon one side of them, whereby other interplanetary development has immaculate lighting upon the other side of their planets. All in the same picture photo. Such as one can see light upon one side of the moon from this earthen plane, Angorias. For each earthen body we have star-mapped with a name, so do other worlds from their distinct position, see the light on what you term as the dark side of the moon. Yet is it dark upon the other side of the moon? No, of course not, not at all, and as we have said before, there is no such thing as darkness, for all is illuminated with many bright, and not so bright colors. So then why cannot we see the bright colors? Simply due to the fact that at this point in many of your evolutionary state of beingness, or existence, the pupils of your eyes have not yet grown in DNA composition and cellular structure, atomic being the tiny variants within the molecular design to allow many of you to see what are really your surroundings, but one day, dear ones, you will. At the hour of the first meeting with the Manchurians, they took my physical soul body to the place of their habitation of which many live, and when I asked why the mist would not allow me to see into their domain they replied, "Your eyes are not evolved enough to pick up such exquisite and rare colors as we have here." These Manchurians have evolved up several evolutions, and more evolved than themselves are ones whom are their forefathers and foremothers and consist of many millions and billions of diverse races. We are all in a state of evolvement. The Parcheesi board. My description of the Asian Enlightened One. What I see in this one is brilliance and an articulate man with manners which gravitate toward the correct speech without compromise on those things which should never be compromised upon, and that is specifically, universal principle. Trees absorb the sunlight and share their fruits. Unless they are chopped down, their life snuffed out, they likewise absorb the toxic maladies in the air, including the filth coming from the foul-mouthed villain of the environment, man, and convert them, in return, into the breath of life, oxygen. As the Parcheesi board brings to light the concern of what ye ones call the New World Order, which in effect took place just following the invasion of this planet as first seeded by the federated planetary worlds, the races are becoming to a greater extent, of what ye ones now term, as compromised. Wrong choices and doing things the hard way are due to man's chaotic ego. But Jaime Sentana-Ries Cortez is a man of many qualities and a mixture of Chinese, Mayan, Aztec and Spanish. Therein does he qualify with his speech and understanding of universal principle to be such a helpmeet to the nations therein. True education is derived not from the number of times you jump over an obstacle but from the number of times you stumble upon it. In each instance that you rise over it, you evolve. However, from a different plateau do we both intend upon gravitating toward, for solitude is our reward in which to work upon that, which shall later then be known and understood one day by the hand and mind of each man, woman, and child, as their growth permeates throughout the universes and eventually throughout each succeeding eternity. If they have forgotten the yardstick concerning the treatment of animals, they shall soon remember it upon the next life stream. Old age is but a cocoon you carefully weave around yourself from which you will later emerge in the springtime of life. It is a never-ending process of creation called reincarnation.